Anyway, yeah. Namaste and welcome. It's Friday evening and I'm just chilling. It's been a long week, bit rewarding, and yeah, I just lots of things has been going on. Planning for my next video because I run a ghost hunting or paranormal investigation channel as well, called UK Ghost Explorers, and I'll put the link somewhere. And at the moment, I'm looking into Eton. So I'm in Eton. I was there a couple of days ago doing some filming, and also done a really stupid thing, as my kids would say, schoolboy error. I was recording and I was talking, and I was getting some amazing content down, and I was in a flow, boom, 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 bam, boom, bush, and then something just told me when I got back to the car. I looked at it and I realised that the mic switch wasn't even on, so I had all this footage of me talking with no bloody sound. So when I was just me doing all this and then pointing at the thing, but then spinning the camera around, and I suppose it might be some good footage for me to look kind of as a sub added video alongside, but obviously when I do the video for UK Ghost Explorers. Really love my cushion which my wife bought for me, which says "Don't let the moguls get you down," and it's got stuff on the back. As most people know, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. J.K. Rowling, so about the arm. Yeah, I just love this cardigan. I've had it for years. Since I must have been a good 15 odd years, because I remember having it when I was with my children, and now they're way in their 20s and have their own places and God knows what. Anyway, so I can't part with it. So yeah, I don't care. Candy's been trying to get rid of it for time, but it's not happening. So yeah, today it was just a reflection on where you're at, and obviously with all stuff happening, and I'm not going to go down it because so many people have spoken about it, but my I suppose concern is that I don't want people to forget about George Floyd and stuff, or what's going on. There has to be something that comes out of this, but not just that as well. I think I love this. A beautiful saying. I think my father-in-law put on Facebook. He said, "You would see what you'd be able to cleanse your you better cleanse your Facebook friends list by what comes up out of this," and it's so true. And respect to him. He's so knowledgeable. Reminds me of my dad, but yeah, it's true. It's true, and I've obviously unfriended some people because to some of their views and comments and stuff. And I think you're just a number for people. And at the end of the day, people have their own views. I don't share what people's views were, so they can pretty much say pretty much what they want. Don't really care. But I don't want it to be a part of what I want to see when I do my stuff. Or been obviously vice versa as well. When I do my stuff, they probably don't want to see what I'm talking about. I don't really care, to be fair. But yeah, it's really funny. And today I've been getting really, it's lots of things have been shifting, and I think it's so good. You see, for me, when I talk about Karnak, everyone says about how I shouldn't really have these kind of videos, because I should just have a whiteboard behind me, or have my backdrop with me speaking about certain topics. And I keep banging on about being personable and talking about who I am, and I think nobody's going to get to know who I am and what Karnak is about, because Karnak's very much me, well, he's me, and through Karnak and through the development of me, I grow and grow closer to the collective, i.e. collectives are my guides, or advisors, and you know when you're talking and then you feel like the music gets louder, that's what it sounds like, what's going on, anyway. So it feels like as I develop and I'm moving, my consciousness is moving up and transcending and evolving, and I'm learning to understand certain things. I don't want to lose that realness about me, you know. And just look at my vision board, and I know, and I've been saying for ages I wanted to change my vision board, and I think this weekend is the perfect time for me to really do it. The weather's not too great. I'll probably be in the majority of the time if I'm not at Eton this weekend, filming. There's just so much that talking about Karnak, and having, like people say, I have to have Ghost Explorers and Karnak Holistics separate, which I do have because they don't really entwine. But Ghost Explorers is very much an extension, I think, in more the research side of Karnak Holistics, because Karnak Holistics is very much the therapy, the knowledge, the talking about development and understanding and consciousness and being present, where with UK Ghost Explorers I can really be, I wouldn't say be silly, but I can really be spiritual, but be really silly spiritual. It's really hard to really explain, but I mean, I don't mean I don't take it seriously. I mean, it's where you can be with a group of people who are spiritual or want to try and find out about the paranormal within that zone, and then you can still be spiritual, and then you can still kind of be silly about it. You know, you can still joke about, you can still have the interaction, and when stuff happens that's unexplained, that makes no sense, and if it's footsteps, voices, feelings, all those things that don't make any sense, or your batteries get drained, and it's not, you can't, science or whatever can't explain it, and it's paranormal, that's, I think, for me, is when it transfers over to Karnak Holistics, because UK Ghost Explorers really looks at the meat of it all, and looks at the interaction with what I'm about. So when I did, I wrote the 2 books. One was for UK Ghost Explorers, is it's called Capturing Voices. Sorry, Haunted Voices. Capturing Voices, Haunted Voices, and that talks about me working, going to different locations, and speaking about different things. So now when I moved over to doing the source, it's different, because I speak about my interactions with spirit. So yeah, it's really powerful. It's really self-aware. Anyway, yeah, so them guys, Yokota, they're really good. They're really good, and they're just good to like play when you're doing some work or you're just chilling. But they do the hand pans. I'm determined to get some hand pans and learn to play it. I think everyone's kind of like crapping themselves, because I'll be playing on a terrace in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, they are really good, and I think they were German. I think no, they're not Austrian. Anyway, either way, when it comes to UK, when you can start seeing bands and stuff, it's good. I watched them live and they're pretty good, and it's really good because the connection with people when they do it live, and the people that talk in there, and they said how obviously it's so spiritual, and so the connection between the two guys are really good as well. How they bounce off each other. Anyway, yes, that's me. That's me promoting them. Yeah, all good in the hood. So yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, I was talking about the two different factions between UK Ghost Explorers and Karnak. So, Ghost Explorers is, as I said, is the old platform me when I used to do platform. And when I used to, and I missed, and I still miss in a way when you connecting with pure mediumship, and you're just connected to you and a spirit, and you collect, and you're in a collective, and you're having that conversation. However, when I do readings, it's similar. So that's when Karnak kicks in. It's still similar because obviously when I do readings, make sure I come on mic. When I do readings, it's still pulled through obviously the connection with spirit. And from that way, it's really quite powerful because I still have that connection, but it's more around working with a client and the spirit that is in spirit. Yeah, the spirit that's in spirit moves on. But with this other, when I do Ghost Explorers, it's just random spirits, so it's a bit more like high energized. And sometimes when you do readings for people, there's more motion, and it seems to be condensed around you picking up on the energy of somebody's emotion. I'm going to do a video about mediumship, actually. I think I'm going to differentiate or show the difference between mediums and clairvoyants, and then speak about what we do or what they do and what they can do. But for now, I'm going to round up and look after yourself, stay safe, stay blessed, and much love for the eternal flame. Namaste.